Hello! Who do we have here?
My name's Ollie, and I went X1, was in the finals day with Swordsoul.
Oh,
Funny
interesting.
Cornelis Christmas tournament.
How did it go? How did it feel?
I mean, I went 4-0 with like no real hardships, and then the deck really overperformed. It was super good. Unfortunately, my final matchup was against Drytron, Mr. Man behind the camera, and it's a really heavy dice roll for him, like dice roll matchup. Because if he wins the dice roll, he wins, and if I do, I win.
Yeah, we love the coin
I
flip.
lost.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
Right, let's see the deck profile.
So the beginning is split standard. Let me just flip this around. So I played 3 Moye, 3 Ecclesia, 2 Taya, and 3 Longyon. So this is the pretty much standard ratio for the Sword Souls. Like, these two are the best ones. This comes up. I might bump this to 3, but the thing is, it doesn't do anything starting hand. And this is anything you need in your deck, and it's really good going second. So yeah, not much to say. Then for the next part, because I am playing Tenyi, not Phoenix Enforcer, I have a really big package of Wormy Boys. And
Interesting.
so beginning off, standard is 3 Ashuna. It's the best one, it gets you to the other ones. And then I personally like playing 3 of the other 2. And I like seeing more of them because like, sometimes you just banish 1 or 2 from the from your desires and you want to see a second one. And the worst case is just another name to discard in your hand or show in your hand. And then the last Tenyi I play is 1 Nahata. So this is here because of Heavy Dragon Circle. It's a quickly spell that lets you search any worm. So if they imperm or value you on your normal summon, you can tribute the normal summon, search this, and then keep on playing. And yeah, I didn't do that today because no one plays imperm and value apparently. However, I did summon this for a win target for Protoss in the bird matchup. So it came up. And like the effect doesn't really matter. It's ass, but it's a win level 4. So yeah. Typing is good for backs as well.
Did you ever miss Phoenix Enforcer?
Not at all. In my opinion, Enforcer is just a win more card. Because if you open it, like, sure, you have to draw your Fusion Destiny and then you make some more things. But the Tenyi package lets you consistently make Chaofeng, which stops Nibiru, and just play through so many boards, and you don't play any bricks. With exceptions of like the Wind Tenyi, but it's not really a brick because you can just discard it, so yeah.
Okay.
Then Lost Monster, broken card. Another reason that the Tenyi version is better, because you can play one of the more unfair cards in this format. Like any matchup you should say you can't play if you go first, and yeah, this card's insane. I won so many games just because of this. Just keeping this on board, keeping it alive, and just stopping it from playing. So that's it for the monsters. And for the spells, I played 3 Emergence, 1 Sacred Summit, so the normal ratio is 3 of this because anything. And I like Sacred Summit because it's another name and you can also just keep on extending, bring back your Protoss, your Tenyi, etc. It's really good. Then I played 3 Dragon Circle and 2 Vessel. So this is the new sauce for the deck. I mean, it searches you any worm you want and it helps you like play through some disruptions going first. And it can also search your Tenyis going second, like turn 3. So this card's just insane. And then since I wanted to more consistently make Chaofeng turn 1, I ended up putting in 2 of these. It's like, when you open this, it's still good, because this is more situational, but like, they have their own uses, and having them both is really nice.
Yeah.
And then the final spell, 3 Desires, Pot of Greed in this deck, it's insane. Why not play it?
Did you ever banish too many cards of the same name?
One game I banished 2 Taya, otherwise I just, since everything's a 3 off, pretty much, I banished like 1 or 2 of everything, but like kept 1 or 2 things, so it was worth it. This card's just insane. Right, that's it for the spells. Now, time for the traps. So I played 2 Blackout. I feel like the second one comes up a lot. just after you if you want to discard one to keep on playing and then summon Tenyi to summon a token, but you still want to search this, it's still good. So I played 2. Then fun card, no one gets to play. I won games because of this. It's just unfair. So that's why I played. And then the only hand trap, 3 Imperm. I feel that this deck doesn't really like hand traps that much. So most of the hand traps except for this are kinda ass, because most of them are either really matchup dependent, or it's Ash that doesn't really do anything against most decks. It just stops one thing and it's a 1-for-1. You want to do something more impactful. So yeah, I played this.
Yep.
Because it works as a disruption going second as well. Yeah, that's the main deck for the cards. Now for the extra deck. For the Swordsoul, I played 2 Chichao, 1 Tenyi, standard. You don't need more than 2. Sometimes 3 comes up, but never. 1 of this because you can bring it back. Card's insane. Then for the Young Zing cards I played 2 Baxia. Usually you make 1 on your first turn combo, and then you want to make a second one turn 2. And sometimes you just stop the first one, so you make a second one. Card's good. 1 Yasi, did not come up today, but card's good. And then 1 Chaofeng, broken. You just stop them from using light effects and they can't do anything. Then for the generic synchros I played 1 Dragite, 1 Draco Berserker, 1 Shen and 1 Baron. So this card's always in, you always make this, it's good, it's insane. This card's easy to make, so you keep this. These are the 2 flex spots-ish. And I didn't make this today, but it just slaughters roguelike, so why not play it? So that's it for the synchros. And then the final cards. 3 Monk, 1 Shaman. 3 Monks comes up a lot. Usually you make 2 on your first turn, sometimes depending on your hand. This card's insane, it just helps you play through things. And yeah, it's good. And 2 tokens, because synchros. That's it for the extra, for the side. So I played 3 Droll, 3 Crow, and 3 Lancia. These are the only good hand traps, because this is an FTK versus Birds, Drytron, Dragon Link. Really good card when I play it. It's for 3 scary matchups, so it's your only hope. Then the Crow is good versus a lot of decks, because most decks go into the graveyard, especially the Scythe block Phantom Knights. So you just Crow their Scythe and they just don't Scythe block you. And then Lancia, same thing. You can either counter-side it, which I never did, because you don't really need to. Phantom Knights, Dragon Link, a lot of decks. It's quite good. Even the Mirror Match, because a lot of Tenyis. And then 3 Cosmic. Another thing, the most versatile back row removal card. It's good versus Phantom Knights, it's good versus back row decks. And since it banishes, it plays around Lord of the Heavenly Prison. And then 3 evenly matched. Since most back row decks play Heavenly Prison, you have to play non-destructive removal, so you play this.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
How many cards in the main deck?
40 main deck, 15 for the rest.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, thank you.